Hello everyone. I just dropped on. I've been working on this. Figured I'd go ahead and turn the video on now that I got some stitching done. It's getting there. It's definitely slowly, surely getting there. I'm trying to move it slowly so y'all don't get seasick. And I'm working on this side up here, so we gotta do a turn. I need to tighten this part up. I worked the overnight shift, so I'm kind of only half functioning today. It always changes how you feel, that's for sure. I will tell you one thing, when I got off work this morning, it was cold in Florida. It was a bit nipply. Especially since I didn't bring a jacket to work with me. I was feeling it. I'm just done French knots here, by the way. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm too tight. Maybe I don't know how to do a French knot when you pull your thread up. Just put your needle under it, wrap it around 2 or 3 times. However many times you go around will depend on the thickness. Hold your finger on that thread, pull down. And you got a perfect little like flower. I don't want that to be all in a row. Let me break this up. Do I want to come down there? I don't think I do. I think I want to leave it. Should have probably come up higher. Try to get under this. It's hard to get under the hoop because that's wood right there. We'll see if she can do it. Oh, I did it. I need to tighten that up. Actually, tie your knot first, Stacy. I just realized that that's not real good. That's gonna knock something loose. Hope I didn't shank that bead off. Okay. I gotta quit dropping all this in there. I keep making these little knots of thread. Oh, you're still on the roll. Okay. Oh, goodbye. My little knot. Okay. Got all the stitches. Just slowly but surely getting there. I do want to see if I can pull this tighter. We are coming loose as I have been playing with it so long. God, that didn't budge any. Okay. I got it real. Oh no, it's been stitched down. Still monkey up there. Urgh. Urgh. Okay, now to see what it is I want to do next. I was thinking about just going in up there just like I did here with different colored greens, and I do think that is going to be the route I'm going to go. Oh. Oh, I have my other box over there. Dang it. Okay, I got some greens. We're just gonna... that's really bright. Okay, go with this one. Look at all my little threads. I have a jar. I just can't get to it at the second. And this is a DMC size 8. I think my threader is bending a little bit because I have been tugging on it so much. I'm trying to get as much as this done because I'm supposed to be making a quilt for a friend of mine when she brings me the material. And I don't want projects sitting, like 9,000 projects sitting everywhere. Okay, I don't want to stretch my arm that far, so you can come down. God, it's a really thin piece. You know what? I could put some beads inside the French knots too. Do I want to come in and... Yeah, because I'll have to switch threads. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a bunch of lazy... Oh, you know what? I should have started this off with some bullion knots. Maybe. I can't remember if I got the right needle. We'll just see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Just pull the needle up and wrap. Try not to knock your thread off, which happens so easily. Hold your thread there. I think I wrapped a couple too tight, so I'm just going to twist my fingers. See where I want it to drop, and drop it. I'll do a couple of these so there's some texture. These are highly textured, that's for sure. And I don't ever, I know that they say to go all the way to where you want it to end, but I don't see to where that has to be the case. I just come back up next to the thread that I'm wrapping. I could tell I'm gonna have to loosen that up because I want it too tight. You'll just have to find what works for you, your tension. Because when you go too tight, it definitely is more difficult to pull through. And then if I wanted this to stick out and be funky, I'm just going to shorten where it drops. And then it will give me a little curly one. Can y'all see how it curls? Just curls over. Okay, let me go ahead and drop a couple. I don't really want to do all that in bullion knots, do I? No, I don't. We're gonna mix a couple things up. I'm just coming in where I went out. I'm gonna go up some. Here I'm just gonna do some lazy daisy stitches in different directions. And catch my thing. Oh, it'll look like leaves just coming all over the place. Just come up, come down right in the same hole or right beside it. Go up where your needle is poking out. Make sure your thread's on the other side of the needle. Pull it through. Go to the other side of that thread and anchor it down. I'm going to try to save a little room in the middle in case I want the different colors in here too. So I'm going to bounce a little bit with this color. it down a little bit further up. And as long as it's going, I'm going to go in that direction. I know I'm going to go in that direction. Pull my needle. Ow! Don't stab yourself. The thread closest to where the hole you just went back in. Yep. I kind of think I want this one to be funky, so I'm going to attempt to get as many on here as I can. My needle's not the longest. I'm going to give my fingers a little twist. It'll just help loosen your threads up to make it easier for your needle to come through. Okay, so can y'all see it? And then if I bring it down, it'll make it to where it's a curly little, see it curl? It's a curly little stitch. Where am I? I don't know where I'm at. Okay, I'll come up here. This does take a lot of thread. Warning. Get that out, come up to where I'm at. I don't think I'm gonna have very much thread there. I don't know if I'm gonna make it on this one. It'll have to be a little one. Let's see. Twist my fingers because I made it too tight because I was worried about thread. Can you see it? I have no idea if you can see it or not. And do I want to make it going funky? Let's come right there. It will curl and make a cute little curly cue. This one's just going to be a lazy daisy. Maybe one more. Oh, I got enough thread to do another one. Let me see. I did say I wanted a bouncing color. This will just look like little random leaves everywhere. See how it looks like little random leaves with little pokey ones poking out? Nothing hard, just, well, you get faster at it the more you do it. I remember the first time I did it, oh my God, I thought I was going to pull my hair out. And the first one I tried is the one that it's not a bouillon light, but you do it, it's almost the same thing. But you wrap it around a straw. Oh my goodness. I love the look of that, but yeah. And at the same time, I was learning the three-dimensional leaves where you sew them but they're not attached, and so they can flop around. Those are beautiful. Also, a pain. But I don't really have, on this piece, I don't really have a spot to where I can do that. There's nothing that says, leave a leaf floating somewhere. There's like random sunflowers and trees behind and flower fields and skies with circles. Yeah, it's not really conducive to putting falling leaves. Okay, let me pause you and figure out what kind of thread I want to use. Coffee. Okay, let me get some color blended in somewhere over here. Pull this tighter so I'll have to stretch my arm to Kingdom Come. That's kind of right above the darks. If I have, I think I got enough room there. Filter, thank you. I want to give myself enough room. And I'm going to do a little bouillon knot right here. Not a whole lot, just a little one. And this is a different, this thread here isn't as smooth. I can feel it on my fingers. So it might struggle a little more with this bouillon knot. I don't think this one is a DMC. I should check that. Doesn't feel like it is anyway. Oh, I pulled through quite a bit. Now, where do I want to lay it? That's what I got to figure out. I think I'm going to come right, make it curl to the side. We'll see. There we go. Alrighty. I'm just going to come, let's jump way over here. Do a couple more lazy daisy. I think I'll come up here and do another bouillon. Sorry, I know my hand was right there at you. Just come up in the first hole where you come up at. And you just remember to grab the string closest to your needle, not the other side. Because if you grab the other side, you just tied yourself in a knot, pretty much. See, I know I'm pulling pretty hard on this one, so it's gonna be a struggle to get it off the needle. how, especially when you stab yourself. I'm going to twist my fingers. Twist, twist, twist. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Now I just got to figure out what direction I want this to lay. I think I'm going to crisscross those two and go right there. Like there. All right. Okay. Now I need to move. I need to bounce. Well, I don't need to, but I'm going to. And if these stitches are too far apart, just come right back up. Try to correct it when you're doing it your second time. And just go a little beside it, just like that. And you'll never know. This does take a minute to fill an area like this up. When you're trying to fill it completely, it takes a minute. There's a reason this is, well, you know, some people are going to say this is embroidery. This is slow stitching. Anything you're doing by hand, it's slow stitching. Sorry. Just a different form. Here. Cast on stitch. That's what the one with it where you use the straw. It's very beautiful. How much string do I have left? I got enough to do another one. I'll come on this side of the flower also. Oh, I only did one bullion out there. I didn't. No, I did two. Okay. All right, let me thread my needle up again, guys. Well, there we go. Get off the beads. I should do a cast on stitch. I don't know if I got a needle long enough sitting here beside me. Pretty sure I don't. And that's what happens when you lose control of your thread. It all untwirled on you. That's what I was talking about with the tension control. You gotta, it takes a minute to find it. But once you find it, you're good. Twist my fingers a little bit so this thread comes through easier. And I think I'm gonna curl it over here. Actually, let me get my big fingers out of the way so y'all can see. So the length of it goes past my needle. I'm gonna pull it through there because I want it to do a little curly cue like that. Get a couple of lazy daisies in here. This thread's really bright, so my lazy daisies are gonna be smaller. Maybe not that small. Okay. Where, oh where, I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna go up just a little bit in the direction I know I'm wanting to go. I'm gonna come back up to where I'm gonna try to come back up to where the first needle when I come through. Pull my needle up, but not all the way. Should add that. Get your threads out of your way. I'm stuck. What am I on? I hoop myself. Wrap your needle. Keep hold of the threads. Twirl your fingers a little bit if you need to get your thread through. Figure out where you want it to lay. Do you want it to be curly or do you want it to lay straight? If I'm going to do the bouillons, I like for them to curl. Like that. Just trying to squeeze in some little light ones. I'm going to do it. Does she have enough thread? I think I do. Come up a little. Come up in my first spot. I might not have enough thread here. I might be pushing my luck. I'm going to twist my fingers. Pull my thread through. Okay, now which way do I want to go with this light one? Could loop backwards over it. Oh, let's just come short right there. Just like that. Okay. I'm not sure on that knot. There we go. And your little thread pile, Stacy. All those stitches. Can y'all see all those? Craziness. Craziness. Okay. You'll see where we're at. Still got a long way to go. Alright guys, let me pause you for a little bit and work on that some more. Okay, I've made a little bit of progress, but I'm still not done. But I think I'm about ready to lose light because it gets dark so quick. So I figured I'm just going to turn this back on and stitch a little more. I've put quite a few bullion knots in there. I'm trying to get it close up for you. Quite a few bullion knots, and I even did a little cast on stitch with the brown, and then straw cast on stitch there just to give them more texture. But yeah, there's little bullion knots, and I think I've been just grabbing a different color green every time I pick it up, and now I'm back to I think the original one I started with. My brain is thinking, Stacy, you should have put more flowers in this thing so it can be covered up some more. I'm just going to go ahead and do a bullion knot here. Oh, I got a piece of fuzz. Wrap up into that. I'm just twirling around the needle. Probably too tight. Okay. I'm going to grab my threads. Hold on to them. Give them a little wiggle if they need it. Figure out where I want to drop this one. see. Was anybody else freezing to death this morning when they woke up? When I got off work at 7 this morning, my teeth were chattering. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, I just untangled all that. So let me do it again and get that thread out of my way. Figure out where I want it to drop. I'm gonna go right there. And let it do its little curly keel. You know, this hoop's getting pretty heavy. It's got lots of stitches on it. And it's not a little hoop. I haven't used any beads today. I really don't think my brain's awake enough to do a bead. This isn't difficult, but it's just a little time consuming. And I just want to be able to fill this whole area in with like the little lazy daisies and bullion knots, just because they remind me of like leaves and vines. It gets dark so early now. It's not dark yet, but it's got that I'm fixing to be dark look going on outside. Ow. Stacy, over there. I can't quite rub it the same. But this is the first time I've tried beading, so I'm trying to stick with it. But I think I would prefer the beading not to be there, because I love texture. Like, I love this area. And the beads is not the same kind of nice texture. It's something different. I am getting tired of looking at green. I kind of want to do something else. What did I do with that? I don't know what I did with it. Do I have it in here? Oh my gosh. No, I don't have it in here. Okay, what is something different that we can do? Because I need to do something different other than green. What can I do besides green? There's green everywhere. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to do some running stitches in the sky. That's what I'm going to do. Or some seed stitches. Maybe I'll just do some seed stitches. Or a row. It's getting dark. It's hard to see the thread the needle. I got it. And this is really thin thread here. Should I do running stitches or seed stitches? What should I do? Do a couple running and see if because this is such, maybe I'll do the running stitch in the darker blue. It's really hard to see that. I may have to double it up. Okay, beads. Oh, I guess I can see it okay. Trying to hold it up so I don't catch it on a bead. Don't think it's gonna work, but I'm trying. Gosh, I can't even see where that thread is. Am I even on the camera? Probably not. I just got it all pulled up here because I'm having a hard time seeing because it's getting dark in here. Got my little light on. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. Hmm. I'm just trying to follow this original, you know, the twirl. The fuzz is coming off the yarn over here. God, my brain is tired. My mom just called me before I turned the video back on. And she's like, why didn't you call me when you woke up? I'm like, Mom, I don't really think I'm awake. I'm just kind of sitting here stitching. I'm watching YouTube. I think she really just didn't want to do laundry by herself. It's getting hard to see in here. Oh, I thought I was going to be working on my tree skirt. Okay, where does this need to go? Over here. I'll go here. I can't see. One up this way. Can't see. I'm getting like lots of shadows. I'm stuck on a bead. Or I'm really stuck on a bead. Come on. How are you on there? This way? Yep. Okay, now I don't know where I was at. Where was I at? Get off the bead. Okay. I think I'm hungry. my odds jar. I definitely need to take out. I got a pile over there. You know what? I'm gonna sew that bead down because it's driving me bonkers. Give me another piece of blue thread. I wish I would have thought of it. No, I don't want blue. Blah, blah, blah. This will work. Why not throw a little lime green over there? Why not? Add a piece of fuzz. Some of these over here, the sequins are like, they're on the colonial knots or pistol stitch. They're kind of like waving up at me. Where do I want this to be? Because it's not supposed to be this loose. That's the only one that's loose. I don't know what's up with that. I might as well make something out of that little bugger there. Yeah, come forward. Pull that as far as it will go. There you go. Oh my God, I'm talking to myself on national TV. Yeah, delirious. Okay, I'm gonna pull this thread to where it's not right up against the edge of that wood. It's too hard to tie. Okay, guys. This feels so lovely. Oh, I forgot I was using metallic. I forgot. I have some metallics over there. And here. Do I want to pull some metallics up there? Oh my goodness, did y'all hear that? Alright, guys, I'm gonna have to get off and go get me something to eat. I'm like starving. Starving, I tell you. Alright, guys, I will see you next time. Talk to you later. Bye.